Hey, I'm live. I'm trying a new camera. Let's see. I can zoom in and out. Something's still not right about it. I'm not sure. My goal is to get a camera out the window. And then I can move it over one way or another. I want this out the window, not in the house. Go up, and I can go down. And I can go back out. How do I go back out? Okay. There's not that many birds right now. Oh, you say that. And then I look and see most of the feeders are empty. I could go live for a few moments. Literally. Maybe. Oh, it's not gonna let me change it. I know I did it once before. I don't have access to that feature. Of course I do. No. Okay, I don't know what I just hit. Let's try this again. This I see. Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw it. Oh, the sun is coming over the house, so it won't show really good. I wonder how far I can use the remote. Probably out the other kitchen window that I can't get the camera out. Okay, back to the drawing board again.
I'm here. I'm only half pleased. This is not what I wanted. I have to go back to the drawing board and keep going. Here, guys, here's a dot. Some of these are empty, aren't they? Might be something there. Yeah, I better change that one. I'll be right back. Okay, so that one's empty too, isn't it, guys? Let me see. All right, let's see who's here. We're gonna go back in the garden and work soon. I'm trying to set up a camera. Oh my goodness, so many. And this is not my intention. Oh, better yet, I just lost the remote. Hold on, I'll be back. Son of a gun, where did I put the remote? Oh, here it is. I can sit here with the hummingbirds, but the orioles are a little bit more shy. See, this is really a cool camera. This is not where this camera is supposed to be. This camera is supposed to be out the window looking in, but it won't go on a long cord, but it's probably not the camera's fault. It's still probably mine. I worked an hour just to get it to work this way. So I am not done working on this. Let me go through real quick. Oliver, you are always first. You're actually there before I post the video. That's because you're so many hours ahead of me. You probably can just finish my videos and post them for me. Dina Taylor, hello. Coffee Angel Crafts, hello. I'm not reading everything right now. I'm going through John Warren. Hello. Sherry, she was second. Hello. You can't beat Mark.
He's literally there. The moment I hit post, he's there. I don't know how, but he's quick. Hello, Dingo, Linda, Haynes, hello. Pomona. Yes, we are having a beautiful day. I want to go back in the garden. I have a million and one things to do in the garden. I got to go wrap my truck bed in tulle or I won't have anything in there. Joy Ballaru. Oh, that's right, from Guam. Hello. Brandy Monica. Thank you. Hello. Jean Coates. The black hanger. Oh, that one is actually it was supposed to be the one on the window. It's backwards. You could see it if it was out the window, my camera. That one is just like a little, I don't know, garden ornament. And I redesigned it to hang on the window. And it's on a magnet, which is really cool. Let me see if I can use that to show you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. So I would have to zoom in. No, it doesn't want to work. Okay, there it is. I have to go this way. Oh, my wonderful. 1 minute it works, 1 minute it doesn't. There you go. That is like I don't even know what you would call it. Like it came on a pole or something, and you're supposed to put it out in the garden, and I just made it into a window ornament. Now, can I go out? Yes, I can. This is supposed to be out the window, not in the house. Let's see. Connie Davidson, hello. This is actually slow. Right now, with the weather so beautiful, they're out in the garden. This is just a few. They come in really heavy in the morning. Oh, I actually see them out the window. And then they come in really heavy just before the sun goes down. Kate Warden, hello. Good afternoon. Sonoma County. Brandy. I can't say hello. I did say hello to Brandy. Sherry, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Jean. No sugar, hon. FSYROUZ 2017. Oh, let me tell you, we have sugar. We have so much sugar. I'm waiting for the cops to show up to ask why we have so much sugar. Yes, we have enough. We here have enough sugar for the hummingbirds for probably, I hope for the next year. Mary Reinhardt in Texas. Oh, you haven't seen one yet. You know, things have been different this year, and I think it's the droughts. Just hang in there. You'll see them. Connie's also in Texas, and you have 3. So they're coming in. They're coming in. We're still, when I say we're on the cool side, they keep saying on the news we're below normal. We should be in the mid 70s, and we've been in the 60s during the day. And that for us is cool. Not for back east, but for us it's cool. Happy Mother's Day, Joy, to all the mommies. So cute. Dina says hello. How do I make the hummingbird feeders? Well, the hummingbird feeders, the simple red ones that you see there, those are the Walmart ones, but you can also get them from, is it Nature's? I don't know, that's Nature's something. I buy those, but the dots I make, and I make the ice cream container that's sitting there, and then I make the peanut butter cup ones. So some of them I make. I've got to start making solar fountains like really quick. Texas gals from San Antonio, Lady T 43 TR. Do I have everybody? I'm not sure, but I'm sure I missed. I do this all the time, don't I? Luke Louvre roast. Right now it's about 1:15 in the afternoon. Okay, so Kathy Marshall, you get them in June. Wait, usually in June. But this year, end of April. Oh, so you got them early. Cool. Crazy Farm Girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Ozarks Hillbilly Girl. Hello. It is a beautiful day today. I wasn't planning on streaming. I'm actually planning on going out in the garden getting some work done. Carla Peters. I answer as much as I can. I actually answered stuff from 8 months ago and a year. I just keep going through all the time. I turn it on my phone. I answer from the computer. So I answer, and sometimes I just answer them in videos. If there's a lot of the same question, it's just easy to go through. Sherry Berry, hello from North Carolina. Michael Dunham from California. Okay, something's gonna fall. Okay, that's just one. And that was working on. Yeah, I'll probably trip over it now. Michelle Butts from Florida. KG, hello. Just trying to go through. I know I'm gonna miss a lot. Cami. Pilliton, hello. Pillington. Hello. I think I got most. If I missed, I'm so sorry. It's just so hard to get everybody. Like I said, I've been working here, Aunt Moats. I can't believe I don't meet Aunt Moats right now. So when I meet Aunt Moats, I put the Aunt Moats out there, and when there's no ants, then I just don't bother. In the yard, in the gardens, I do on some places. It's different. What was that? It's different. See, the Orioles want to come in. I'm sitting here. This was supposed to go out the window. But when I put the camera on the long cord, it shuts off. I'm not done. I'm going to keep working at it. I think it's my computer. This is a really old computer. I like it. But at least I updated it. I worked on all the drives. I should not have to know all this stuff. And I finally got this new camera to work on my old computer, but it won't go on the cord. And I don't think the 3.0 plugs are working. And that could be the big issue. So I'm still working on it. I want to be able to take this and work in the kitchen, make dinner, turn it on, and all this. And I'm still working on this new camera. I definitely have to go in the garden. I have so much I want to do. I want to work on the deck. I think I've got everybody. Coats. Okay, let's go back to the bottom. If you're, let's see, KG, if you're getting some fruit flies or little, if you're, let's see, KG, if you're getting some fruit flies or little gnats on your compost outside, it's just that you were dealing with organic stuff. So things like that is going to come in. I don't worry about it, but if you do, just put a little bit of any soil on top, like even native soil, and that usually stops them really quick. Put it this way. If you see little things like that, which do not hurt our plants, you know you're doing it, good. Because if you don't get insects, that's when you start wondering what's in there. So I don't worry about stuff like that. There is organizations that do tag them. I have yet to see it. Oh, look, they all left. And I don't know why. Oh, there's one there. Oh, there's two. They do tag them. I've never seen one come through tagged. We have got turkey vultures that fly through here that are tagged, much bigger. But I haven't seen a hummingbird tagged yet. Oh, Joy, you're so welcome. I so enjoy gardening, and I want to do more gardening, and I've just been doing other stuff with the computer. Today, I was determined to see if I can get this camera on, because the other night I couldn't get it on. And that is mockingbirds out there fighting. I can hear them. I'm really only going to stay on, I hope, for a little bit, because I wanted to see if I could get it on. And while I was working with it, I figured I'd let you see what I was doing. Oh, you got, okay, Texas Gal Cell. Oh, I'm really bad with this. So you got tree colored yesterday. The best way to get tree colored is to buy cuttings from somebody. And once you get the cuttings going, all you need is to get one going, and then you've got it basically for life. Crazy farm girl. No, going back real quick to JM Brenda 53. They can't drink out of the skinny slits. So that's why a lot of these that are from Walmart, I took my soldering iron and I make the holes bigger. Going back to ants, I know everybody's got different ants, and we have small ants here that don't do too much damage. But if you get them in a flower pot, you just said what I'm going to tell you. I've got a video on that. They are creating tunnels and runways. And I know that I've seen, like I saw in Gardening Australia, they took their whole flower pot and they soaked it in a great big tub of water, and then they took it out and all the ants left and died. That's fine. But if you can't lift it, it's not going to work. So what I do when they do that is I take a long stick, and it can be like a skewer, just a long stick, and start poking the dickens out of your tote or container. Just poke holes as far down as you can, and then soak it with water. And you may have to do it 2 or possibly 3 times. And what you're doing is you're breaking up their highways. And so when you go to water, it floods their highways and it floods them out. And it works. Let me tell you something, it works, whether it's a little container or a big container. Let's see. And like I said, I don't worry about the little insects, but if you cover, gnats aren't living underground. They're living on the surface usually. And sometimes you'll even open up a bag of soil and find them in there. They're not hurting anything, but just make a layer, a 1-inch layer of soil, and that will get rid of your gnats. Oh, Matthew, I've only seen one. They're coming. They're coming. And keep in mind, they may go to your neighbors and not you. So you've got to get the feeders out there. Mary, what is a tree collard? Somebody created that. They must have had some plant that grew differently. This is how it starts. It could have been a regular collard. It could have been a hybrid collard. And it grew with a long, big, strong trunk. So they'll get to 15 feet tall. They can topple, but they get really tall. They go straight up in the air, and they have a lot of side shoots. If you collect their seeds, you may end up with something that will sprawl along the ground. It's still good to eat or use for compost tea, but it may not grow in the same fashion. So it grows like a tree is what it is. There's 2 varieties. There's a green variety, which is just your regular collard tree collard. And then you've got the purple. And the purple looks very different, the leaves, compared to the green. And some people like eating the purple better. They like the taste. I like the green to make coleslaw out of. And as far as composting, either one is fine. Even regular collard is good to compost. Hello, Rosemary. Hello, Elaine. Jolene. Good. Talk among yourselves. Made a vlog on, I sat outside and made a vlog on potting soil. Things are going to start falling. It's real windy. Potting soil versus garden soil. And I stepped away. It was so long. To me, it was too long. And I ended up doing the short one in 3 minutes yesterday. I had a lot to say. I may still put it up, but I started to ramble. If you have to have ant moats, definitely put the ant moats on. Oh, that's cool. So you make your own, and yes, you can do it with the hot glue gun. I think that's what you're talking about, Joanna. There better be a fly behind me or on me. Okay, I don't see him. I'm strategizing how I'm going to get this to work. I don't want to put my computer in the sink. No, that would work. I don't want to put my computer in the sink. I want the camera to be out the window and zoom in, not zoom out. Yes, hot glue gun. Okay. Yeah, I make it with a wire, and then I fill the bottom with hot glue. You can put little trinkets in there too. It looks really cute if you have little tiny things. I don't know where they all are. See, they go in. If I step away now, I've got an oriole that wants to come in. I may step away for a minute. Then the hummingbirds don't mind me, but the orioles are not happy with me here. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. So let's see. So I can zoom in. I go up, and I can go up. I want my camera out the window on a long cord. Wait a minute, crazy farm girl. John Kohler, I know he's not in Texas. He's in Vegas. He grows a ton of it. What sometimes in some areas they say full sun. You may have to find a shady area for them if it's getting too hot. I've got them growing on the deck in flower pots. I've got them growing in buckets all over the place. I've got them growing in somewhat shade, sun. Try a shady area because they shouldn't die. They are really hardy. They're so hardy. My daughter's got a yard full, and she was going to get rid of them all this year. And I said to her, that's why your whole yard is covered with thousands of strawberry plants, because she was just pulling the leaves off and throwing them on the ground. She was going to throw them out first, but she's not. And now she's realizing that she's getting a lot of stuff growing all over the ground because of the colored leaf. And they're growing both in the sun and the shade. So try a shadier area because they are really, really hardy. The cuttings, I got 3 cuttings from somebody on eBay and only 1 took, but that's all it takes is 1, because they grow a lot of side shoots and you just cut off the side shoots and keep rooting them. So try a different area. It's like stevia. I bought stevia and it says on there full sun. If I put my stevia in full sun, I'll kill it. So now they're in the shade. And I grow stevia. So what you read sometimes is not right. JM Brenda 53. I've got a video on that. And I have no way of knowing exactly which video it is, but there is a video showing how I make the holes bigger with a soldering iron, and this is what they're feeding on it. I am going to step away for a minute so they'll come to the window. I'm trying to see if anything's blocking. It's going to get darker and darker, the camera, so I'm going to get off in a minute because the sun is coming over, and as the sun beats outside more, it's really nice to do this in the evening, I would think. I haven't tested it yet, but it's going to get darker because it's so bright outside, and there's no way for me to adjust this camera, I don't think. Let me look at my remote. I got a remote with this thing. No, I can only zoom in and zoom out. I can zoom out and I can zoom in. It's gonna be hard to see with the window, and I can move. I am determined to get this thing out the window. First, I have to go get my work done outside before I do this. It's got to be my computer. I should just bring my computer to the guys up the road. They work on computers, and tell them to tell me what's wrong. It is a nice camera. I'm really happy with it. It's a webcam. I'm not computer savvy, okay? It may seem like I am, but I'm not. But I saw this webcam, and I really like the idea that you can zoom and move it around. I just haven't got it to do what I want it to do yet. It's not the camera's fault. My computer is a Windows 7, and I don't think my USB 3.0 ports are working good, and this camera needs that. And when I tried to put it on an extra long cord to get it out the window, it just shut down. So I think that is not the camera. I think that's the camera, not the computer. But the computer, the problem is the ports. I need to get the ports to work. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I'll get it to work. I should be actually out there doing a video on Gary. I'm going to do a video soon on Gary in his back room where he starts his seedlings. And I want to do an update in his garden, because he keeps telling me he's putting a video up, and I'm waiting, and you're waiting. So in the meantime, I figured I'll just go follow him around, and I was going to do it today, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm trying to see which feeders. I wonder if that would work better. Let me see. I'm going to move something. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. Let's try to do this without knocking everything over. This is just the box. Let's put that down here. Let's see. Does that make a difference? No, it's still going to be dark because the sun is coming now. This is empty, so I can go wash that. You know, I went to the 99-cent store and dollar store yesterday, and they didn't have a single feeder. They were out of tons of stuff. So I don't know if they'll be getting in anymore, but the hummingbirds really like these feeders. And I say this one's empty too. Don't forget, if you get these, make your thing. You know how easy it is to do. I can do this 1, 2, 3 with you. If you make a seed on them, they hang around longer. I don't know if I can do this live. Let's see if we can do this live. There's the wire. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. I'm trying to see if you can see this. Just take any wire. I don't care what kind of wire. It can be bread ties. You can put 3 bread ties together and just twist it. Really should use a pliers. But let's try to do this without a pliers. Can you see what I'm doing? No. Okay, that's going to be good enough. You get the idea. Actually, this will work. Okay, so now you're going to make a circle. Okay, now all you need, let's try to do this without knocking the camera over. I don't know if anybody's interested in this or not, but here you've got a flower. See the flower? Okay, I'm putting my thumb there. Okay, there's the flower right there. You simply put the part you tied behind the flower. I'm trying to see if I do have it lined up. And then twist. Just twist it once or twice. You know, they're light. They sit on the edge of a leaf. Now you got yourself a seat. See how quick that was? That's why you have to do it. And then they love sitting. No, you can use a pipe cleaner. Bread ties are a little short, so I use 3 if I'm going to use a bread tie. You don't see too many bread ties now. Everything's plastic. But any wire you've got, and that's it. That's how nice it is. It's on there now. So now they have a seat. I just have to wash this and put this on. Literally takes seconds to do this stuff. I'll be right back. And I know I'm not talking to anybody because I'm not looking at the computer. And now we're dropping stuff. Trash. All right. I'm standing off to the side because there's an oriole there, a hooded, and he wants to come in and feed. They have babies somewhere. And he's real shy. We also have bullocks. We have a lot more bullocks this year than we had last year. Yeah, I don't know where he went. I hear him. I'm hitting his feeder back, but I'm waiting to see if he's going to come back. I don't see him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on the back feeder. On the kitchen window, out the window. Well, there's two of them. There's three of them now. The one that's dull is the female, and the bright yellow one is the male. You're watching me. I'm just slowly step away. Okay, I'm going to hang this back. Yeah, if I upset him, I upset him. There's nothing I can do. I'm not here all day sitting in the window. Okay. This, I don't know if you can see this. That's a magnet. I'm going to change that. That's empty. Change that in a minute. I'm going to go in the garden in a minute. I need to get some stuff done. Let's see what I missed while I was gone. Wasn't far. Oh, 97. We've had those days last month. We've been cool now. You can make, if you're doing container gardening, just make some, how would you, like tents, little shade. I know you've got the window, but you can shade them. You can use tote lids to shade too. Add some extra shade. Okay, so you have 3 that died last year. You can't grow them. Well, first of all, they need water. Keep that in mind. Tree collards do need water. They don't like being dried out. Oh, that's Connie. Okay, so Connie's answering. Good. Connie, answer for me. 106. Oh, we're going to have those days soon, too. I have never had a 99-cent store feeder leak. I wonder if they got some bad ones in. They got new ones in this year. They got some that look like strawberries. I bought one because I analyzed it. It's going to be a nightmare to clean. And then they had these other ones that were really round, not the normal shape. See, everybody left. Everybody left. They said, it's a beautiful day. We're going to go in the garden. Let me see where they are. Sometimes I stick my head out the window and they all come. There's no hawk. Hey, guys. So what do you want here? You got this is full and this is full and this is full and this is got. This is got. I checked. Now you've got this one. You don't like that one compared to the others. I know that. This is, it's got a little bit. You got that one back there, and then you got, I'm not sure if the other one's got. It is a pretty day today. It's hazy. I could turn, I don't know, you wouldn't be able to see with this camera, I don't think. It's hazy. It's cool. I don't know what the temperature is. It is 70, my thermometer says out there. Oh, my fountain needs to be refilled. I'm going to make a lot more fountains. You know, the easiest fountain to make is the one with a cup, a dollar cup. And I bought some more dollar cups that were quite nice. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Is there a drought out west? Oh boy, do we have a drought. 41 degrees. We're in the right now about 50 at night, and I am waiting, and not one ginger or turmeric have come up yet. The moment they start coming up, then I know I can do certain things like watermelon. That means our nights are still cold. Julia in Temple, hello from Texas. You do know I'm wasting everybody's time right now. We're sitting here and all the hummingbirds are pretty much, let me see. I should play with my remote. This is the whole idea. I'm testing this. Let's play with the remote. Let's see what this thing can do. So we can go in. See, I wanted to look at the one on the window. Okay, wrong way. Actually, we could go that way. Okay, we're not doing anything. Why are we not doing it? See, I want this out the window. I actually hope I can get this outside. I can do my crafts with this. Or I can use my phone, but I think this would be more fun. Here's an Oreo. Now, can I show you the Oreo out the window? Probably not, since I went the wrong way. Bear with me, I'm testing. No, I cannot. I think that's as far as it zooms in. Okay, up, down, wrong way. No, the camera can't see them. There you go. He's still there. Now, why do I see him, but the camera does not? Okay, wrong way. Oh, I have to learn how to use this camera. Alberta Rose, hello. Go ahead, or Batty. Have a wonderful day. That's why I want to get the camera going so I can just turn this thing on and go outside. Oh, let's unzoom this. Sorry. And be able to set up the camera. You can watch me just sometimes. I want to get some solar fountains and different things going. I want to make some cement balls this year. Do I have a way that we all can make cement balls? And get some other stuff done. I'm putting sunset gazing. I'm putting a lot of flowers around this time too. Gee, it's not quiet again. Well, see, now we're in midday. We're on 142. And they're out foraging. There's flowers and stuff. And during the day, birds are quiet. All birds are quiet. You see them kind of sitting in trees, pruning themselves, drinking, taking baths. And they come in here these hummingbirds come in here for a quick drink. The only reason the orioles keep coming in is, like I said, they've got nests everywhere and they've got a lot of babies to feed. And you just reminded me, I have to put my pizza tray back outside for them. I took that in because of the ants kept getting to it. So did some bees. So I took it in. But they come with insects in their mouth and they dip the insects in the pizza tray with the sugar water. And then they go back and feed the babies. That's the funniest thing. Oh my goodness. Crazy Farm Girl, thank you so much. Unbelievable. Thank you for the super chat, really. Every little bit. Boy, that will, right now, that's so good because it buys, at Aldi's, it will buy 2 bags of sugar, 4 pounds. But boy, is that stuff going up. That is going up. My main concern on that, even though the price is going to go way up, it went up overnight on some of them from 40 cents to 75 cents a pound for C&H, is I want to make sure it's available. Thank you so much. I will be doing this. I'm sitting on a rolling chair. I will be doing one. I hope very soon on a cement ball. I'm having a place set up so I can work I'd rather work on the yard than the deck. And then it's so bright, the sun. And so I'm hoping to get an area where I can work and show you unethical ways. unethical ways of making cement projects for dirt cheap. It's not unethical. It's just I've got ideas on how to get cement really cheap. Molly Pitcher, thank you. Hello. Oh my goodness, Molly, thank you for the super chat. That's a surprise. And that will, believe you me, it's all going for sugar for the hummingbirds right now. Oh my goodness. You know, there is a topic I wanted one day we should sit and talk about, and that's about getting some extra food, essentials that you absolutely need, and having a little bit extra these days, because nobody knows what's coming at the end of this year. Hopefully you won't need it, but if you if you don't need it, you've got it. And if you do need it, you'll say, thank goodness you've got it. So we're going to talk about that. That's why it's going to sound crazy, but I ordered 800 pounds of sugar. We just debated on it, Gary and I, and we thought we're just going to go for it. So we went from different stores. We bought some 50-pound sacks. I bought a whole bunch of 25-pound sacks. Let's put it this way. We have home delivery service from Walmart. They were not pleased, but we got enough now that I still will continue to buy because I go through so much, but I know now I've got a good stockpile. I can bake a lot too. So I'm trying to put away, make sure the dogs we're trying to get extra dog food. You can't buy too much when it comes to dog food because there is a real expiration date on that. Anything that contains oil, that can go quicker than anything that doesn't contain oil. If you've got a freezer or a cool place, then it will last longer. Sugar actually technically could last for 10 years. There's nothing really in it to go bad. So I don't worry about sugar. We store it in a nice cool place in a room, stacked up to the ceiling. But right now I'm doing a mix and match. I got 25 pounds of sugar, went from $8 to 15, I think it was. But I didn't pay 15. I bought it just before they hiked the price up. And that was sugar beet. It would be from sugar beet. Either one, it's hard to explain. I've got a video on it. Both of them are sucrose. So it doesn't matter really if it's sugar beet or cane sugar. Yes, I hear some of you screaming, cane sugar, that's it's not GMO. You know what? It is now. So they're both are alternates. Mary Reinhardt. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness. That's going to help with the sugar. I didn't know what Gary was going to say when I told him I was going to start stockpiling sugar. And he said, okay. He's real easygoing. Okay. Oh my God. Mary, thank you so much. This is a surprise. Thank you. So anyways, I completely forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, just stockpiling different things. So dog food, I'm going to watch the dates. You don't want to stockpile oil, even though they said we're going to have a shortage of oil, because oil doesn't really go too far past the expiration date, though cans do, jarred things do. That's what I'm saying. If you want to try to just be ahead on your dog food. I've noticed that certain brands are starting to limit them because there's going to be, they claim there's going to be a shortage on dog food first because of the wheat and different products that go in there. Check the dates. Some of them last a year or two. Put them in a dry, cool place. It's going to be tough. I mean, to stockpile that. Anything that contains oil, like cake mix. Let's use that for example. Cake mix, not flour, cake mix has oil in it. So it can go, I'll use the word rancid, but it will start to go bad after the expiration date. Let's see. So you don't want to stockpile too much, but you want to make sure you have enough. So when you're short, you're ahead. That's the whole idea is being ahead. Let's see, Mexico. I use pure cane sugar, 1 pound, Mexico, $1.25. Wow. Okay, that's $1.25. $1.25 a pound? I don't know. There is a pure sugar that is made in Mexico, but it's not sucrose. It's something else they use, and I don't know if you may be talking about something else. Oh, you're making ghee. You're right. Ghee has a long shelf life. Before the pandemic, I really don't want to get into too much of that. We want to keep everything upbeat. I didn't pay attention. I'll be honest. I really wasn't paying attention to it. And my daughter was screaming in January that things are happening. So I ended up realizing something was going on that maybe wasn't going to be so good. And that was in the middle to late February. So I'm going to use the word stockpile. I started stockpiling things that I thought I could use, which was, I actually ended up with over 100 cans of soup. We did use it all. It was on sale. Every time it was on sale, I bought soup. They would say, why soup? Vegetable soups, different things, cream and mushroom, tomato soups, chicken and rice. We don't eat gluten. So I was going with the chicken and wild rice and all that. Anything that was gluten-free, and I started stockpiling. And I was begging people when I went to the store. It's so cheap. They're $1 a can right now, usually $2 and $3. And they didn't want to buy. Some people did. But I wasn't stockpiling because I thought we were going to be locked down. I had no idea on that. I was stockpiling because I thought if something bad happened, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just going to stay home. So this time, I think what we may want to do is kind of keep in touch what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe absolutely nothing will happen. But if it looks like it might be heading in that direction, it could be even price. Get extra. I know some of you say, well, I have no place to store anything. And I absolutely understand that. But you know what? You've got under your bed, under a dining room table, under a coffee table, any place you look around, even if you stored an extra 3 days of food, you would have 3 days to figure out what you're going to do. So just anything like that. But right now, I think the main concern was, I know it sounds crazy, but my main concern when it comes to anything is the animals. It's always the animals. And the reason it's the animals, because how do you sit down with them and explain to them, we're changing things around, we don't have enough. It doesn't work. Okay. So the first thing was to get the hummingbird to know I'm locked in on hummingbird food. So I've got that. And I probably have a year's supply. And then with the dog food, I want to get extra on that too. That's all. Not too much, because again, you don't want to give rancid dog food, but I'll look at the dates on them and use the oldest first and hold the newest and try to keep ahead of them. Like I said, I think it's Costco that's limiting their dog food. And then I heard somebody else was limiting their dog food now. I've heard some brands, some brands that you buy from these stores are not made by them. I'm going to use an example, and this is not what I'm saying, but let's say Costco's brand is made by, let's say Kirkland is made by Purina. Purina may not have enough to make for Costco or other companies, so they may start to reduce that out. So you just want to kind of think about and keep an eye out on things like that. I've noticed a lot of shelf things in the stores are starting to not be there. Yeah, it went up. I did not pay $13. I'm not sure what I paid, but let's put it this way. It just went up. It's been going up. I was paying $8 for 25 pounds, and then it went up to $9, and it went up to 10, and C&H took the biggest jump. But we went ahead and ordered, we belong to Sam's Club. So we ordered, I think we ordered 4, Gary might have gone down twice, 4 times the Sam's Club to pick up, and there were 50-pound sacks. And that wasn't too bad of a price. So we're good on sugar, but I still will be buying here and there. I'm not going to drive Walmart crazy by delivering 30 packages of sugar, which they did the other day at 10:30 at night, reluctantly, when the order was supposed to be here at 7. I don't think they could find anybody that wanted to deliver it. So we got our sugar. Crazy farm girl. Wait a minute. You failed gardening? No. You have to step back, take a deep breath. Sometimes I have to do that. And then look again. Try to find someplace that's not full sun. And if you can't find someplace, then make a place that's not full sun. Even if you got to get a cheap gazebo and maybe garden under that. That would be a way to do it. There's different ways. I guarantee you there's ways of doing it. I saw somebody that was gardening in the ground in an area that was over 100 degrees. And I told her it's not going to work. She can't do it in the ground because ground is drying too quickly. So she went ahead and changed the totes, and now she gardens. You kind of have to step back, and everybody's got a different area. So you've got to analyze different things. I bet you could do it. I do, but you really have to think about it. My daughter used to say she can't garden. She's not going to garden. She kept saying, I see you have a big yard there and you're not going to garden. No, I'm not going to, I can't do it. Now she grows so much stuff, it's unbelievable. chicken eggs are going up, and I've noticed the stores have a lot of empty shelves on that too, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Sunset gazing, they fight for sugar water. You may have to put extra feeders up. If you're talking about hummingbirds, I might have missed it. You'll have to put extra feeders up. Texas has got to be beautiful. I've only flown through there once, and that was it. And I looked out the window at the airport. I really should go to Texas. My girlfriend lived in Texas for a while. Oh, Cammy, I know I'm going to butcher your name. Kington, Pilkington. I'm hoping it worked really good for you. The totes have been fantastic. If you go back to the videos from a couple years ago, you will see that Gary swore he would never use totes. I will never put a tote in my yard. I will never grow in those things. I am going to grow straight in the ground. He's got more totes in his garden. In fact, that's what he's working on right now than I've got. He even had me buy more. You have to keep an eye on Walmart.com. I know it's different across the United States, but periodically they get rid of things. Even on their website, you don't even know they're doing it. And they put up these things called, they were totes by Sterlite, really nice 18-gallon totes. They put them up for $50 for 8 totes. And they called them red, but the picture clearly was not. And somebody said, I wish I could remember their name. I called it kind of a purple color, but it was an eggplant color. And they were so nice. I ordered at least three lots of them. And then my daughter ended up ordering one and she ordered more. Now they're out, but you have to watch them. I've seen them blow them out. The green ones are out of too now. I see a lot of questions, but I think you're talking to other people, not me. Okay, layers. I think, Eva, you're asking me, I think are you talking about totes? Okay, Julie's going to use the boxes. You know the boxes are wonderful. I am thinking of throwing boxes everywhere. I'm really happy with the boxes, and then just next spring, just shovel them up, put them in totes, or put them somewhere else. If you're talking, Eva, about layering, what I do, and I think that's what you're talking about, because my daughter brought it up the other day. You want on the bottom, you make your holes the way you need it, whether it's on the bottom or on going up a little bit. We're retaining water here because we're dry. Your heaviest stuff on the bottom, like branches, bulky stuff so it doesn't block your holes up. Then you start layering leaves and whatever you want, kitchen scraps in there and toilet paper rolls and stuff. The very top is where you want your potting soil. If you don't have really good soil to take out of a tote from last year and it doesn't sound like you do, then get a bag of potting soil and you use that just on the top. So you can spread one good sized bag to multiple totes. And this way, when the plants start, they're in the potting soil. And by the time they get to the bottom, that's all breaking down. My daughter was so funny. She must have watched the video yesterday. She doesn't admit that she watches my videos. And she says to me, I use garden soil and topsoil in my totes. And I said to her, okay. And she said, you can do that. And I said, you can, because I know what you're putting in those totes. And she said, well, it works. Of course it's going to work because you're not growing in garden soil or topsoil. There's nothing in topsoil. I even read the label. It says native soil. I don't know whose soil is native or what it is, but it just says native soil. I said, what are you doing? She says, well, the whole bottom, I put tree collard branches. It was so funny. And then the whole middle, I load up she cleans up the whole yard. She's got tons, hundreds of collard trees of leaves everywhere. She loads it in there. And then she puts a layer of topsoil or garden soil on top of her tote. I said, yeah, because what do you have? You got a full-size worm farm inside your tote going because the worms go in there. And that's why they do so well. And if you've got that, yeah, it'll work. I know that. She's so funny. At least she's growing. That's all I care about. Somebody that told me she couldn't grow, she kills everything. She's growing. Okay, so you have to water. If you have to water in the summer every day when you're hot, it's worth it. I know some people put automatic watering systems in. I know if you use grow bags out here, you have to. Okay, so at least let me move my chair. I'm on a roller. Then at least you're getting food. So just go ahead and water it. I don't always have to water every day, even in the heat, because a lot of my holes on my containers are about 2 inches up. So the plants can still suck it up. It also will depend on the plants. Zucchini, growing zucchini uses a lot of water. I mean, think of what they've got hanging off of there. They're growing these watermelons. You know, I mean, the zucchini are full of water. So that you want to make sure they are well watered. Your tomatoes, pretty much. Maybe not as much as a zucchini, but think of the fruit, how much water they need. Then you got peppers. Peppers, on the other hand, don't need that much water. If they dry out a little bit, it's okay. They don't mind. So it will depend on the plants you're growing. And going back to tree colors, they do like water. They'll droop when they don't have enough. Perfect, Lisa. You pick them up. Look under a flower pot and pick them up and throw them in your container. Slightly Stacy. Is that Stacy? I'm not sure, but okay, cool. Eva, you can use shredded paper, yes. Sounds perfect. Llama manure is really interesting. That's a manure that breaks down really slow. It's a real slow release. It's very different than horse or cow, or it's like little marbles, oblong marbles, and it breaks down real slow. Perfect. I am going to go in the garden. Gary's getting all that work done. Poor Gary. I think he's tooling out. I see him down there. I think he's tooling out the rabbits. He had a grape plant. I bought him some grape plants, and I think the rabbits ate the leaves. Then I gave him mine since I didn't plant him in my bird garden yet, and I think they ate the leaves off that. Now he said I think he's tooling them out. That's why I've got to tool my truck bed and have squirrels. So the squirrels got in the truck bed, and they didn't do too much damage, but enough. Yeah, he's under. I don't think I can zoom in on him with this camera, but he is tooling out his rabbits. Oh, and where is his rabbits going to go? Lovely. They're going to go to my garden. Yeah, you don't have to change the hummingbird feeders every single day. I would say 3 days. You could go 3 days. Now, if it's super hot and you're 100 degrees, you would really want to change them every day. But if it's not that hot, yeah, every 3 days is fine. And if you should see any specks show up, like let's say sometimes it might grow mold, and if it does, it's actually above the water line usually. That's when you pull it in for sure and clean it out. Crazy farm girl again? Is this again? I'm going to have to say thank you so much. I can't believe it for the super chat. Unbelievable. Thank you. It's all going for hummingbird food and trying to get a long cord for this camera out the window. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. Is this again? You are weird. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I look like a mess. If I move this camera, I won't be able to. Okay, we must clean this area up and not have everything piled here. I'm trying to move, but I can't move. I got too much stuff here. I'm working on projects. I'm trying to get seeds going. Where are my seeds? My daughter gave me something. I don't even know what I'm planting. I planted that last night. Cacao, a squash. Well, this is a new way I've done it. You haven't even seen that before. I cannot move on this chair. There we go. Okay, I told you if I move too much. Let me see if I can move this over for a minute. This is a real crazy, lazy way of doing things, and I do this. So last night I wanted to plant some seeds. I've got the tool in there, and I didn't have a really good stick. I took a piece of cardboard and I folded it in half and I stapled it. This is crazy. And then I put it on a smaller tote thing. Now I can just take this off later on when I plant it outside and give it a proper stake. But this is cardboard, and cardboard doesn't cost me anything, and I love my stapler. So now I got to slip it back on. It's some sort of melon, she said, or squash, that the seeds are not hard. There you go. And it comes off. Anyways, you're probably not interested. I do stuff all the time that I need to get things done. Anyways, she said it's got a seed that is soft. It actually, I don't know where I put them. I had them in front of me. I do have them here. It looks like a pumpkin seed. Like you took, see, the sun is coming. It's too bright now. Let's see if I can hold it up. I don't think you can see it, but it looks like a pumpkin seed that the shell's been taken off. Apparently that's the way the fruit grows. And so you can eat the seeds and everything. And she got real excited and she bought it. I don't know where she got it. So I just planted them in a container. All right. I don't know if I can get the camera out the window. I don't think so to see Gary. I'm going to go in the garden, get my stuff done. I'm going to have to say thank you to everybody for showing up as I test. I can't move now. Now I got my chair stuck. Test my camera, even though it's not exactly the way I want. I am working on it. I am not done. I will test again. And I know I missed the stray cat. Hello. Get a heated hummingbird feeder. You know, they're not online. Somebody had some online. If you could, then you need a plug. You can get these little hand things that plug into these power banks, but the thing is it won't stay long enough. They do have little units. I've seen it somewhere that you can heat it up so it won't freeze if that's what you. Where are you that you've got to right now that you've got hummingbirds and it's frozen? But there are things you can build, and there are some things out there. I know I've missed so much. Crazy Farm Girl, again, thank you twice. I'm trying to go through before I leave, if I can. Mary Reinhardt, Molly Pitcher, thank you. Thank you, Crazy Farm Girl, 3 times. Oh my goodness. And if I've missed somebody, I am so sorry. Try to go all the way up. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here I know I've missed. You know, it doesn't go all the way. And how do I know it doesn't go all the way? It stops because I don't see mark up there. So I know it doesn't go all the way. Now I got to go down. Thank you, everybody. I'll try to stick this out the window for a minute before I go. Watch my camera will get disconnected. See if I can. I'm going to slowly move this. I wonder if I can put this up a little bit. Don't do too much. It doesn't have a long cord. I don't know if we can get Gary to wave. No, you're not going to be able to see him down there. Let me see. Can I lift this? Not really. Not good. No, he's down there. Can you see him? Where's my remote when I need it? I'm going to see if I can zoom in. I see him. Let me move this hummingbird feeder. I think it is empty anyways. We just emptied it. Let's see if we can zoom in. He's working. I'm going to just go down there probably tomorrow and do a video in his yard. See if we can. Am I going the right way? I don't know. I'm not sure. Gary? Gary? Oh, he just went in his truck. I don't know if they can see you. Do you want to wave? I don't know if they can see you. I don't even know if I got it aimed right. Oh wait, I see your chairs. That's right, I can see you. I can't get the camera out the window because if I put I'll tell you later. If I put the extra wire on, it shuts the camera off. Oh, the extra cord. All right, so let's go back here and get my remote. Sorry for the reach. Welcome, Julia Ramirez. I see you use the member thing. I really want to do some stuff for members, like just turn on the camera when I'm cooking or something. I'm getting there. I am getting there. That's why I got myself a better camera. Then we can tell all the secrets for the members. So I don't have any secrets, I don't think. All right, well, my camera works, a little fish-eyed, but I want it outside. I can put it outside in the bird garden. I'll have to think about that. That'll be the next thing I try. I have to figure out if I can get it on a long cord. It's got to get on a long cord. I don't want to rely on my phone, is what it is. So I think I've said hello to everybody, and I'm sure I've missed, and I'm so sorry, Dragonfly Sparkles. Oh, you can see him. Oh, good. I'm glad you could see him. He loves his dragonflies. You know that. So I think that's it. I'm trying to see Molly. What a view. I know it's actually a bad view today because it's really hazy. Really, it's not, it could be smog, but I mean, it's really, really hazy outside. That Oriole wants to come in, and I feel bad for him because I know they want to come in and get some. I can step away for a second, and then I'm going to see which way would he go. Let me zoom out. Let's see if I'm zoomed out. Come on. Am I not? Okay, so that's as far out. No. That's as far out as I can zoom. Yeah, the other thing with the camera I did find out, I have to be head on. So I can't use my remote. It's got all these buttons that don't do anything. It's so you can put on multiple cameras. It's for, what this is for conferencing. I'm not conferencing. But you can't zoom from behind. So you have to be in front. I don't know. I hope I didn't waste my money, but we'll see. I'll get this thing to work. Okay, he wants to come in. I'm going to move so the Oriole can come in. I'll go boil some water because I've got to do more hummingbird stuff anyways. And then I'm going to leave in a minute. And want to thank everybody. Thank you for the super chats. Happy Mother's Day. My daughter's coming over tomorrow with everybody, so that should be fun. Sorry, little guy. Can you see the hummingbirds here? Yeah, just barely. Let's see. Trying to get out of here. My place is netted. All right. Kitty, where'd you go? Oh, you're outside. Okay. I figured I'd step away for a minute and let the Orioles come in. I don't know if you can see the Oriole. I think I saw the Oriole. I was by the kitchen window. I saw him come in that way. All right. Well, I am going to go work on something. No, I'm not working anymore on this camera today. I'll work on another computer, but not today. Not today. I want to wish everybody a wonderful Mother's Day. Have a good Mother's Day, and if you're not a mom, you're a mom to your plants and your animals, of course. And just have a really good day, a good weekend. And if I can get this thing to work right, I can put it out the window and periodically just let it run. I hear a goldfinch. Which is odd. I'm not odd, but see, you can't see the Oriole. I can see him. He's on the deck now. He's on the deck. You can't see it. It's too glary. We have too much of a hazy day today, and the sun is coming over too far here, so it's not going to work right now. Everything is too washed out. There's no way to change this right now because of the sun. Yeah, we hear you. And I got to go wash my water fountain out there. The birds drank up all the water. All right. Well, I experimented. I got more ideas of what I want to do. If I go live, I guess I will have to use my phone a lot of times. But I've got a lot of fun things. I do know that some of you are waiting for the tomato corners. I want to get that. That video is almost done. I actually put the video together. I just want to say what I'm doing. I see Gary down there contemplating. He's looking. And let's see what else. I've got a new hood. I don't know how many of you need to cover your plants, but I am going crazy with covering the plants. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe the covers I'm making now. And then there's a lot of stuff I'm doing. I hear the Oriole. He's not going to come here because I'm sitting here. I'm literally sitting in the window. The hummingbirds don't care. They don't care. They'll come in the house. I'm having fun playing with the camera, is what it is. Okay, there we go. And then we can go down. We can't go down. Why can't we go down? I want to go down. There we go. Wrong way. All right. I've said goodbye now 100 times. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go get some stuff done around here I desperately need to do. I think the problem is I'm procrastinating because I know I want to do the deck garden. I want to do my chair garden. I want to do the wall garden. I've got the back wall done. In fact, you just reminded me I have 2 big zucchinis to go pick tonight to make for dinner. And that's basically it. Anyways, everybody have a wonderful day. I am rambling, and I can't think of anything else. So, I had the button. It didn't tell me people were still talking. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, Linda, Susan, 20. Linda, if I try your last name. Bonami? You know I butcher names. And Suzanne, 2610. Julie, I think I've gotten so many. And if I missed, please, it's not on purpose. We had, I think we talked about it. We had a ton of dragonflies that were coming out of the pond. And then my wonderful neighbor down the hill decided to bring raccoons here from another city, miles and miles away, and dump them on the corner by our property. So they went into our ponds and tore our ponds apart. And I didn't understand exactly what they were doing, though I know they like water and they will eat koi fish, which we do not have. But their big food in water is crayfish. And what they probably found was a lot of dragonfly nymphs. So we're not going to have as many as we would have had. Isn't this cute? See, he's drinking out of the water. Okay, he left. This is really hard to leave. This is even hard for me when I'm sitting here and I want to get stuff done and the hummingbirds keep coming in. I just want to sit and watch them. I get such a kick. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye this time. So goodbye. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go get stuff done. Castella, hello. And Eileen and all the super chats. I mean, thank you so much, Julia, for joining, a new member. And of course, Crazy Farm Girl. Thank you so much, everybody. And I know I missed a lot. Mary Reinhardt, Molly Pitcher, and Crazy Farm Girl 4 times. So I'm going to thank everybody. I'm going to go get some stuff done. I need to get a couple of videos done. And maybe I'll put my nonsense videos up on members. So don't come back and say, oh, they were nonsense. You rambled. I'll say, yeah, I know. That's why they're there. Have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. Thanks for sitting here and playing around and experimenting with my new camera. And hopefully I can get this thing out the window where I want. Have a great day. Don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye.